First off, what's today's date? It's the 7th. Is it the 7th? Yeah, it's the 7th all day, changes at midnight. So moving into January, we're going to make this our new meeting time. We were making it half an hour of advanced training and then we started our meeting, but we're just finding that it all kind of rolls into one. And so what we'll do is with the meeting is we'll do exactly what we're doing now. We'll do our training and then we'll do our welcome, our reco, our fun stuff, our announcements. And then if we have a guest event, we'll go into that. Okay. To me, the training is the most important thing. So I wanted to talk to you guys just real quick about being prepared. Be prepared. I'm an ex-Army wife. Be prepared, right? What's that whole perfect performance and preparation prevents piss poor performance, something like that. Anyway, so they have a whole thing on it. So I wanted to show y'all, and let me tell you what, this is as basic can be. Basic. Okay, look at this. This is a roll-up bag. It has a pretty bow on it, pre-bought, okay? I want you to put on your calendar right now, the 26th and 27th, go hit Walmart, Michael's, Target, Joann Fabrics, and buy every bit of holiday decorations and wrappings that you can get. Now, let me give you a clue here. Buy gold, buy silver, buy red, buy pink. My other favorite colors, believe it or not, are lime green, and this looks blue, but it's actually purple. Let me see if I put it up to me. It is. It's very purple. That looks great with the satin hands, satin lips, and the men's stuff. Buy things of white tulle. And if you will go the 26th and 27th to all these stores, you'll get it at 75% off. As far as the things that might look holiday-y, before you purchase anything, I mean, I don't care if it's 50 cents. Think to yourself, could this be used for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, a wedding gift? Okay. So that's why you really want to focus on bows and ribbons. I used to only buy wire ribbon because I have so much arthritis in my hands from doing push-ups for 35 years that I could only work with wire, but this is not wire, okay? This is actually just regular ribbon, and I bought it already made up. So, you know, that's a really great way to use those sale things. Now, if you want to get some cute little things, like I got at Target for $2, I got a box of 9 little ornaments, and it was a snowman, a Santa, a little boot. And what I do with that is let me show you what I did here. I take something like the satin hands, okay? I do have Merry Christmas ribbon on here because I actually have a customer picking this up. I will also stick my business card in there, a lookbook in there, and a gift certificate. Always have a gift certificate. I am doing this year a $30 gift certificate to be used for your new look in the new year in January. I laminate it. Laminators are 20 bucks on Amazon, okay, or Walmart. Laminate it, and it's up to them to hang on to it. But you see this little bow? This is a pre-made bow, okay? And you see this little gold thing? I got a whole box of these things, like 20 in a box for $2, okay? So these are the kind of things you want to look for, because you can I could change this out, put a red ribbon on it or a pink ribbon, and still have a snowflake for Valentine's Day, okay? So in other words, I don't want you to make everything Christmassy. If you're going to buy mugs, buy red, buy white, buy black. The men's products look great in black and gold, or just buy white, and then you can always paint it, okay? But what you want to do is you want to have things pre-wrapped. This does not scream Christmas. This actually screams Mary Kay. But if this were next to a Christmas present, you think Christmas. If it were next to a Valentine's Day present, you think Valentine's Day. If you put it in with a hand mitt in a cup or something, you think Mother's Day. So kind of think outside the box. This paper, all this is, it's a roll of iridescent wrap. Now, here's the deal with iridescent wrap. Don't get the super cheap stuff, because what you'll have to do is you'll have to wrap it 3 times or it'll start ripping. So when you get iridescent or clear wrap, go ahead and get the more expensive thick stuff, because in the long run, you'll save money. Okay, does that make sense to y'all? It's kind of like Christmas wrapping. When you go get the really cheap stuff at Walmart, you have to wrap it like 4 times. You might as well get the nicer stuff. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is this is satin lips. Now, does this scream Christmas?
Screams Easter.
No, it does not scream Christmas. So, you know, I have it in a silver. The nice thing about the satin lips, it's a lime green and it's black. So it looks better in silver, but you could also do gold. And then I just have, this is just silver curling. This is a little bit of tulle and then some of my clear wrap. Bam, easy peasy, okay? And it just sets in there. When you're shopping for the containers for your products, take a satin hands, take a satin lips, take a body product, take, you know, whatever it is that you're going to be wrapping up for on the go. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to understand is when you get the word out to your customers and you start sending them messages, which I want you to start doing tonight. Hey, are you going to a party this weekend? Do you need a hostess gift? Are you going to any Christmas parties where you need to take a gift? Instead of taking flowers or food or a bottle of alcohol, which is what we normally do. Okay, this is what we normally do. Let me show you. Here you go. Okay, how cute is this? Okay, I got this at TJ Maxx. I am actually putting satin hands in here. Because let me tell y'all what happens. This is what you tell your customers. They go to a party and they put this beautiful gift with the beautiful bottle of wine or, you know, bourbon or whatever. We have a lot of distilleries around here. And they take it out and they put this aside in their gift stuff to use to re-gift later on because it's really cute. And they have no idea that your $60 bottle of bourbon is next to someone's $14 bottle of Jack Daniels. They don't know what you spent. Now, I know it sounds like, well, I shouldn't really care if they know what I spent. That's not true. Y'all know it, okay? You want to show up with the best gift, you want to win, right? So the best thing to give for a hostess gift, and this is what I tell my customers, the best hostess gift is satin hands. And I actually have extra Christmas cards. I have Merry Christmas cards, and I have just Happy Holiday cards for people who don't want to be Christmassy. And I actually give them a card and I say, here's a card, fill it out and stick it in there. And that's from you. And it fits right down in the satin hands. I'm going to take this off a little bit so y'all can see. Let me take the bow off for a second. So you can see it fits right down in there. Okay. I put a lookbook there. I put their gift certificate and my business card. Bam, done. Okay. Now they've spent less than $40 for a hostess gift. Now, if you are going to parties and you are giving gifts, you guys give your own products. Now, you do need to go on your weekly accomplishment sheet. Put yourself down as the customer. So Chrissy, you would put customer, Chrissy Payne. I want you to put the retail amount that you pull off your shelf. Let's say I pull off 10 satin lips, so $220, okay? And then how much did I lose? How much did I give away? Well, I didn't make the profit on that, so 50% of that I put in that, you know, column for how much I gave away, and then my lost sales tax. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you have to account for your inventory, but to show the product that you give away, the profit is never gained. Okay, does that make sense? And what you're doing is you are getting people hooked on the products. Now, let me tell you what I do not give away. I do not give away basic skincare. I do not give away foundations. I don't give away powders. I will give body care, satin hands, satin lips, the charcoal mask. I try to give things that people will enjoy using, but they're not going to necessarily, it's going to have to be for dry skin or oily skin or whatever. Oil-free eye makeup remover. You guys, if they use this, they're hooked for life. This year, for all of our mentor teams that I'm in charge of at the Dream Center, I gave all the mentor team leaders, the females, a 12 days of faves, and the Dream Center bought it from me for the mentor team leaders. They have been meeting with their mentees and opening these boxes, and they are sending me messages going, oh my gosh, this lip gloss is amazing. I love this mascara. When can we get together? Why? Why do they want to get together? Why do they want to get together? Why do they want to get together? What did I do with it? Because I gave them a gift certificate. Okay? Is it worth it to give them $30 retail, which costs you $15? Do you think they're going to spend exactly $30? No, they're not going to spend just exactly $30. Chrissy's like, no. Okay. And I tell them, do you want to double your gift certificate? Bring 2 friends with you. If you want to double your gift certificate, bring 2 friends with you. You guys, every one of them that have received their gifts so far, so there's 7 of them, 4 of them have received it, have contacted me and said, oh my gosh, one of them just contacted me today and she said, I forgot how much I love Mary Kay. I used to use it years and years ago. It's time for me to have a reboot. I'm like, yeah, and I'll provide the boot to kick you. Okay, so you're giving Mary Kay, you're selling Mary Kay. You've got to put some cute little things together, take some pictures or pull the pictures off of Mary Kay in Touch, send them out to every one of your customers and tell them, use me as your gift store, your alcohol store, your floral store, your, everything. Once people get it in their heads that you are their gift service, you'll be their go-to forever. This time of year, I always have 5, 6, 7 satin hands ready to go, just ready to go. And I'll have people call me and go, we're on our way to a party. We don't have just time to stop for flowers. What do you have? And I'm like, I'm putting it out in the mailbox right now. I look like a drug dealer. I'm telling you. Okay. I ran out the mailbox. An hour later, I run out and get the money out. Okay. I'm like a legal Mary Kay dealer. All right. I got to follow this because I didn't last week and I got fussed at. Okay. So give Mary Kay to your people. Oh, Andrea reminded me today. You have a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, your pediatrician, your mail carrier. A lot of times your UPS and your mail carriers will be different this time of year because they might be on vacation. So you need to write a note on the outside of the envelope with the gift certificate in the lookbook that says, to my mail carrier. If you will call your local post office, they will tell you the name of your mail carrier. Here's something else you do. Have y'all ever given your trash person a gift? Do you know that you're supposed to tape a 10 or a 20 on the outside of your trash can the week of Christmas? I didn't know that before I became a trashy wife, but I know that now. I mean, but our landscapers, I go out and I hand each one of them the cute little Mary Kay bag with the handle. I've got the lookbook in Espanol. Let's not even go there. With the gift certificate in Espanol for $30. And their wives call me and they start speaking Spanish. And I go, and I'm calling Zulema. Okay. Oh yeah. My husband's in the trash industry. Okay. Message everybody, give Mary Kay to everybody right now. Okay. Andrea, do you want to do the red part that you put in red? You're muted, baby.
So I'm trying to pull it up so I see exactly what I had told you to do. And I can't see it at the moment. So can you read it? Tell me, because I have it already. I just don't know what
it says. Who are your guest names for your November giveaway drawing? If you might know, it's the next one. Have them get their date books out to decide which dates they will host events so they can tell their clients now. So as they're messaging, now I know what you said. As you're messaging your clients about the fact that you have gifts and all that, Andrea, what else should they put in that message?
So actually, and right now I want you to go ahead and get out your calendar. Between now and Christmas, you may, especially if you're new, feel like you're sort of dead in the water. I don't have anybody to do holiday this or I want you to erase those thoughts, focus on who can you facial, because all of the first facials can then lead to what Joanna's saying. Have you finished your shopping? Have you, and you're creating a wish list for her so that then if you do the customer profile properly, she puts down her husband's name and number. So then you can follow up and say, oh, she didn't buy this. And I've got some ideas to help you look like her hero. So you're doing everything that Joanna has mentioned, but you can still move forward, and you can also tell people after the holidays, this is my availability. So I want you to actually look right now.
Mhm.
Look right now at the 26th through the 31st of December. I remember being a little dead in the water, having brand new. It was 1996 when I signed, and I didn't have a lot of customers, but I was challenged to have 10 parties in the month of December. And I did a couple of those holiday stop and shops. But then what I really, really took to heart was that week after Christmas, I scheduled my New Year, New You makeovers, and I held 10 parties in the month of December. And I want to say at least 7 parties were that week between the 26th to the 31st. So I want you to ask yourself, when are you available for skincare party, maybe a special glamour party, or maybe are you going to just do it all? I always do want you to have that second and that third appointment. So you don't want to spend 4 or 5 hours, but have something on your calendar. So put in the chat right now, at least one of those days, if not multiple, when you're going to be open. And then today, as you're talking to people, you can let them know your availability for holiday, New Year, New You makeovers. So put it in the chat as soon as you figure out between the 26th and the 31st. I want to see who's taking time right now to decide. Thank you, Amy.
And then everybody, if people have guests coming in town and they're like, oh, my family's here. After about 2 or 3 days, they need something to do. They've eaten enough, they've played enough card games. Say, why don't y'all stop by just for a quick handshake? And that's just, the tongue-wise on the back of the hands, and then satin hands and satin lips. They are going to stay for everything else. Okay, they're going to say, oh, this isn't so bad. This is kind of cool. Have your trays ready, your mirrors ready, your samples ready, your color cards ready. Be prepared. You've got to, how do we start tonight? I said, be prepared, because then you'll have more of a tendency to open your mouth and talk about it when you know that the table is set and it's ready to go. Okay. Okay, Andrea, you were going to talk about how to do a holiday coffee.
I would love to. And you guys, Joe was talking about some gifts. Let me just tell you, I went to the doctor today and I handed everybody in the doctor's office their little gnome. I said, I'm hanging with my gnomies today, and I thank you for taking care of my family. And they do take care of my family. So be prepared, like Joe said. When you get that holiday coffee scheduled, whether it's a Santa stop by or it's outside in the trunk show, okay, whatever you want to call it, to the men or the women, all you're going to do is take your lookbook. Now, I like this lookbook, but it is the holiday. You can't order these right now. So if you don't have the holiday, you can do this. But all I've done is I've said, okay, on this page, this is what it looks like. And I hold it up and I say, in this page, see this right here? This is, and I hold up my wrapped gift. So I'm just giving some ideas. I will be honest. People are going to pay attention when you give them a good price point between that 10 to 20. So always make sure you're starting with those and primarily hitting between that $10, maybe the $30, and then a fewer of the items that are collections over 30 and up. Okay, because that might be a specific item for a man. Like, oh, I want to do the 12 days of Christmas. Great. Is your budget? Start big. Don't forget, always start big and then work down. If you go into Best Buy, they're going to take you to the $25,000 system, and you're like, yeah, okay. And then they're going to work you down to the $10,000 system, and then they're going to work you down to the, the normal $6,000 audiovisual system. So always start with, okay, great, we've got $399. Actually, for most 12 days of Christmas, it can go higher, but you can use what I posted the other day on our group from National Sales Director Kristen Sharp. So you start at $399, or is your budget more like $299, or would a $99 12 days of Christmas be better? Great, I've got it. And you don't even have to wrap it. It's so beautiful. So you pull out your 12 days of faves, boom. You've got to make sure that you are prepared. So as you're doing a holiday stop and shop, don't make it very fancy. Mary Kay has spent so much money on the marketers to have the right phrases. So looking at the actual little script, love your lips with two feel good lip balm shades. This is what you read. Or if it is the holiday book, you're going to actually open it up and read about what they said. Grant well-groomed wishes with MK Men. Don't feel like you got to know everything. Just read, look cute, hold it up, and ask them if they see something, put it on their customer receipt. So that's what I do. I hand everybody a little form, which would be a receipt, and hand them a book. And if I'm doing a coffee, I would say, okay, let's start with this. And I'm just pulling up little items. Last thing I'll say is if you can come up with a cute little tagline. For example, this is the IEYE, I love you lashes. And so all it is it's I love you set. It's the hydrogel with some lashes. I had 3 people say, I want that I love you set. And so a cute little name helps. And where can you get those cute little names? Go back to our Cozy Pink pop-up. Those are great little taglines. Again, looking in the book, just grab some of the little phrases that Mary Kay calls the specials or the sets, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Any questions? Joe, can we open it up for questions? Put them in your chat.
Yeah.
And we can take some questions because we are going fast.
And y'all know to go to the Power of Pink Facebook page, and you'll see all those pictures and everything. I like having the little names. And this is something that I did. This is basically just pink tissue with the Mary Kay bow on it. That Mary Kay ribbon is awesome, you guys. It's
Where'd
so
you get
good.
it? Tell everybody where you got it.
And this does not scream Christmas. Does not scream Christmas.
Where'd you get the ribbon, Joe?
Again,
Where'd you-
pink. Mary Kay In Touch. MK Connections.
Oh, MK Connections.
Yeah, the Mary Kay ribbon. And then y'all, anytime we have the boxes, always get the boxes because they look super, super, super sharp. Okay, and we're going to do our on-time drawing. Okay, I've got some presents here. Who's feeling lucky while y'all are thinking of your questions? Andrea, did you check the chat and see if anybody has any questions?
I don't see any questions.
Okay, you
It's
guys
great
are,
to see you, Dee, and thank you, Amy. I do want to see when everybody else is going to be holding at least one appointment between the 26th and the 31st, because being clear is going to really help as you tell all your customers now your availability for their friends and family as well as personally.
I folded these so hard I can't open them. It's just Post-it notes. I tell you, getting older is not for the young. Julie, you won a gift. Let me see what it is. I'm pulling it out. It is one of our limited edition nail polishes. Let me stick your name on there because I always forget what everybody won. Okay, who's feeling lucky? Who's feeling lucky? If you don't claim it out loud, it's not going to happen. You have to put it out there. So claim it. Consuelo!
Yay!
Yay! She just got one of the new Intuitive lip balms. Yay! I love those. Oh my gosh, love them. I wore them all summer last year. Andrea, these people are blowing up my phone on this Paysetters.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've been getting it too.
Amy won. Let me see what you won. She won an Intuitive lip balm. and we're gonna do one more. I can get these up. They're too little. Vicky, yay! And Vicky won a cool nail polish. Oh, I gotta stick your name on it or I will forget. Okay, yay. Thanks you guys for being on time. We appreciate it so much. And see, I kept my little holiday mailbox that somebody put a gift in several years ago, and I use that at my holiday open houses, and I do my drawings out of there because it's super fun. Okay. All right. So that concludes our training. So we're going to give everybody just a quick minute and we are going to go right into our meeting. I have a song to get y'all in the mood. Who wants to get in the mood?